Hello. Welcome to our video. In this video we review most common types of heart murmurs. Murmur is the sound of blood flowing abnormally through the heart valves and most often signs of valve disorders. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to show your support by like and subscribe. Watch till the end of video for some bonus tip. Now let's continue our video. Normal heart sounds consist of sounds S1 and S2. S1 represents closure of mitral valve and tricuspid valves at the beginning of systole. S2 represents the closure of aortic and pulmonic valves at beginning of diastole. Thus, the interval between S1 and S2 represents systole, and in this interval systolic murmurs are heard. Similarly, diastolic murmurs are heard at the interval between S2 and S1. So, what are the most common types of heart murmurs? For easy understanding, we can divide heart murmurs as either systolic or diastolic. Most common systolic murmurs are aortic stenosis, mitral regurgitation, and mitral valve prolapse. The most common diastolic murmurs are aortic regurgitation and mitral stenosis. Now let's listen how these different murmurs sound. Please put on headphones for better listening. We will go with systolic murmurs first. Aortic stenosis. The murmur of aortic stenosis is known as ejection systolic, crescendo decrescendo murmur, and it commonly radiates to carotids. Mitral regurgitation. Mitral regurgitation has a pansystolic blowing murmur throughout the systole that radiates to the axilla. Mitral valve prolapse. Late systolic murmur, usually with a mid-systolic click, is a feature of mitral valve prolapse. As we looked in the earlier part of this video, diastolic murmurs are heard in the interval between S2 and S1. The high-pitched murmur of aortic regurgitation is heard in early diastole and can be easily missed. Mitral stenosis. The mid-diastolic murmur of mitral stenosis is best heard at apex and has an opening snap and is low-pitched. S3 and S4 are additional heart sounds. S3, heard just after S2 in early diastole, can be a normal finding in children and young individuals. It is pathological in age greater than 30 years and is a sign of dilated ventricles. S4, heard just before S1, is always considered pathological, and can be a sign of stiff ventricles, usually from hypertrophy from long-standing hypertension. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. We have some bonus tips for you. Low-pitched murmurs are best heard by bell of stethoscope and should be applied gently. Diaphragm is best for hearing high-pitched murmurs because it filters out low-pitched sounds. Valsalva accentuates the murmurs of HOCM and mitral valve prolapse and softens aortic stenosis and mitral regurgitation. We hope to see you in next video. Take care.